Hello guys and welcome. I have a little bit of a haul to share with you. We're going to be listing quite a few items today. Actually, it's not that many, but I'm going to be listing a few items. All of them are of course brand name, things that people actively look for and things that are in demand and good stuff that are going to command a little bit of money. Alright, so I'm going to say that all these brands you guys are probably familiar with. However, I'm still going to share them with you. Hopefully we'll find a couple of brands that you may not be familiar with, and you'll learn a little bit from this video other than hopefully enjoy it too. I just noticed the shirt that I'm wearing. Love this movie. Alright guys, so let's start with item number one. This is a pair of gray kind of like hiker or active wear sort of pants from Patagonia. This is a women's item. It does have the little tab right there, and this is a size women's 8. It does have the strings on the inside to adjust the waist. It is nice and breathable and lightweight, cargo style with plenty of pockets here in the back and on the legs. It does have a little bit of flare towards the bottom, which I think is kind of cool. I like that look when they have a little taper and then it kind of opens up at the bottom. I think women look good with that sort of style. So this is something that we're going to be listing. I don't know exactly what we're going to be listing those for, but I'm assuming that $35, $40 for that. Take a look at this item also. Cannot go wrong with Eileen Fisher, one of my favorite brands to sell. This is 100% silk, kind of like a metallic or shimmer sort of tan color. It does have a mauve sort of a style of neck, fully buttoned, nice and roomy. This is a size, I'm gonna say large or extra large. It is a size large, nice and roomy, even for a large, beautiful, nice and soft and lightweight top. Perfect for spring and summer. On the same sort of vibe, this is another Eileen Fisher. This is a double X, which I think I'm gonna be selling fairly quick, because extra large or plus sizes for Eileen Fisher just sells. Elastic waistband, kind of like a gray sort of pattern, as you can see. Of course, we're gonna steam and take all the wrinkles off on this before we list it. But it is a crop style, kind of like flare, really nice and summery. It is pretty large. It's a double XL, nice and roomy, but it is a beautiful 100% silk pair of pants from Eileen Fisher. Cannot go wrong with Eileen Fisher. Not only that, but Eileen Fisher is a company that prides themselves on being sustainable and nature friendly and responsible type of company. So it always feels good to sell it and to promote it and to offer it, because you know it's a brand that is in tune what is needed, right? Take a look at this. This is a men's shirt. It is 100% cotton. I'm under the assumption that that is going to be the case, but we'll check on that. But this is Robert Graham. Really a brand that you need to be on the lookout for if you also sells men's clothing. Robert Graham has a strong following. It commands good prices, and it is good quality, nice and dressy, good looking type of shirts. Typically they're known for the long sleeve shirts. They have the engraving on the collar, the engraving on the button line or the cuffs, and it's just nice and dressy, however modern and complimenting, right? And this is the logo that you want to be looking for. This is a double XL. It is blue. It does have a little bit of a paisley embossing or pattern, which is hard to see, but it is part of the fabric. On this one, I'm assuming that I'm gonna get probably $30. And I don't know, once I do the research, hopefully it'll be more than that, but that's kind of like my assumption. Now take a look at this beautiful dress. This is fig and flowers, which I'm almost positive that it is anthropology. Take a look at this peasant sort of style. Lots of heavily embroidered motifs and a flowery sort of pattern. They do have a little bit of sheerness on the top, however it is lined. It does have a thick waistband that it is elastic, buttons that have this mother of pearl sort of finish, and it is pretty much a maxi length. It is a beautiful dress, kind of like that peasant sort of vibe that it is super hot right now. This is a size medium, and on this one, I'm gonna shoot a little bit higher just because it's visually such a good piece. It does have a little bit of a bubble sleeve with elastic cuffs, but the embroidery is all throughout the piece. It is a good size. It is visually very eye-catching. It is a good piece that it is just beautiful, and we're gonna shoot a little bit higher. I'm gonna hopefully get $50 for that, but we'll see. We don't know just yet. I'm just off the top of my head. Take a look at this. This is Orbis, which Orbis also has a following. It is an outdoorsy kind of brand. It is meant for people that are out and about. This is a long sleeve shirt. It is a pretty good size, which also helps my case when I listed. There is a need for plus sizes. This is a double XL, kind of like a cream color, and this is the bust off technology or fabric, which essentially kind of repels insects to a certain extent, I would think. It does have pockets. It is in really good shape. I don't see anything wrong with it. I'm gonna go thoroughly through it and see if there's anything, which of course I would disclose. It does have these two flat pockets with an extra zip somewhere around here. Has a zipper on the, did I miss it? I think, oh yeah. It has a big flat pocket, and then it has an extra zip right here for an extra pocket right here. So it is a pretty cool shirt, double XL. I would think, without it knowing any better, that I'm gonna get about $30. That's kind of like my, if everything works well, 30 and above is typically what I like to sell or list my items for on Poshmark and on those platforms. 30 and above, that's what I typically would like to get. This one is BDG Urban Outfitters. It does have the big logo in the back. It does have the 3 lines, which are iconic for BDG clothing. It does have plenty of distressing, which is factory, of course, created. It does have a little bit of flare towards the bottom, kind of like an off-white or cream. It's actually more like a cream. This one is also a pretty good size. It's a high-rise baggy, which of course, that is what is selling. A little roomy, a little baggy, high-waisted. That is what sells. A little bit of distressing, it's not a bad thing. These ones look like they are in pretty much new shape. I don't see any wear, but they are pre-owned, so I'm pretty sure they were worn at some point. This is a size 28, and they are in pretty good shape. A little bit of distressing on the back also, but it has all the good things that we want to look for. Baggy, high rise, that is the way to go. This one, we're still in familiar territory. This is a nice and roomy, elastic, kind of like a crop sleeve gray, not quite heather gray, but it does have a little bit of color to it. It is this Eileen Fisher size medium, pretty nice tunic midi length dress. I'm gonna say there's probably a little bit of wool in this, but we'll find out once I list it. Your Eileen Fisher right here, cannot go wrong with any Eileen Fisher. Good quality. It is expensive to buy new, but that doesn't matter here. I typically don't ask for the world on my items. I ask for a little bit of lower fare, which is kind of like my MO. So this one, probably 35. That's what I'm hoping for. And then we have another item that you cannot go wrong with. This is a youth size. This is not women's. However, it is a reversible jacket. This can definitely be worn by a woman small, but this is a youth size. I want to say it is, I can't remember, large or extra large youth size. Purple puffer zip up hoodie jacket. It is beautiful. It does have the embroidered logo in the back, and it is in really good shape. There's absolutely nothing wrong that I could notice. It does have the embroidered logo on the inside also, as you can reverse it and wear this kind of like a plaid sort of checkers sort of color. So it is beautiful. It's like having 2 jackets in one. I am going to check the fabric content on this because I think it might be a down jacket, but I'm not quite sure. I'll check on that. If it is, this is going to command a lot more money because I'm shooting to sell this to a small size woman, not necessarily for youth. However, you could sell for a youngster, right? So it is a beautiful puffer hoodie jacket. This, I'm gonna say anywhere from 40, but it could be, depending on the content, it could be up to, who knows, 70, something like that. And then we have J. Crew. J. Crew, and this is the new J. Crew label. As you can see, kind of like that sort of a cursive, new sort of writing. Toothpick is one of their most iconic fit jeans, and it does have elasticity to it, so it is kind of stretched. It is in really good shape. It does have a little bit of whiskering, which is, I want to say that it is factory created, but part of it is also a little bit of wear. However, they are in really good shape. There's nothing wrong with them. It is a gray sort of washed color, and it is a size 28 also. On this one, I'm expecting probably $30, $25, $30 probably for it, since it's in such good shape. And that is what I'm gonna be listing today. So hopefully you guys enjoy some of this item. Hopefully you learn about maybe a couple of brands that you didn't know about. Most of this stuff is bread and butter, things that everybody knows. If you like this type of content, guys, I'll be putting up other videos of other things that I'm going to be listing, including accessories, including high-end items. I'm going to be listing some high-end items that you might want to stay tuned for that, because those are brands that everybody needs to know. You don't want to be passing up some of these brands that command really good money. As well, I'm going to be posting other videos of hard goods or things like fine crystal, glass, artsy sort of items, pottery, things for the home that are pretty good stuff also, that you know, if you're already sourcing and you want to pick up everything that carries a good value, you want to just be knowledgeable, at least basically, of everything. You're already sourcing, so why not, right? Stay tuned. Please hit the like button, share this video with anybody that you think might like it, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon. Bye.